Hello everybody and welcome along to VSL F1 season, well I can't remember what season it was, oh yes, season 9, and this is round number 12 of the championship, and we head to one of my favourite circuits on the calendar, the Portuguese Grand Prix in Portimao, situated in Algarve, and you're not gonna like what you see on screen in a minute, but I'm joined once again by someone that's going to be my eyes and ears whilst he's on track. It's Matta once again. How you doing?
It's raining, Jess. How are we doing? Yes, I'm all good. Looking forward to tonight, but yeah, should be interesting. Only 13 drivers, but thank you for everyone who obviously has turned up.
Yeah,
should be good.
Thanks to everyone that's turned up from both tiers, actually. Much appreciated. And yeah, I was gonna not spoil it until I showed the screen, but you spoiled it for me. Well, not for me, but for the viewers. Never mind. But it is not just raining, it is absolutely chucking it down with the puddles in the pit lane. And I wonder if it's going to be like that for the rest of qualifying, remains to be seen. So, Portugal, first opening Formula 1 2008, costed about $195 million to make. It joined the F1 calendar back in 2020. Never hosted the Formula 1 World Championship before then. It got put in the F1 calendar due to COVID. And it was used for pre-season testing in 2008, 2009. And we saw drivers that we know that has done well in the past, Ricardo, Leclerc and Bottas, use it during their junior careers as well. It's 2.9 mile lap. And it's quite a roller coaster lap, as Lando Norris would say. But yeah, it's such a unique track, but it is very, very technical. What do you think about this track as you are about to start your lap soon?
Well, it being wet, we'll find out. But yeah, it's probably the first time I've actually raced this track on this game. Obviously, it's been it's obviously raced in VSL the last 2 seasons, but yeah, should be interesting really. See how the drivers handle it, especially in the rain. There's a couple of corners where it's a bit tricky on traction with the elevation, like a little roller coaster, isn't it? It's known as a little roller coaster. So yeah, good challenge for the drivers. But yeah, it's good that it's in the game really. I know when we announced it in the season calendar, it actually wasn't even in the game.
Yeah, we put it in thinking it was going to be in the game because of the trailer, but it turned out it wasn't in the game originally. But I think we were relieved it came in the game in time without having to change it. So, yeah. Thanks to whoever made the calendar. You. So, yeah. So, 13 drivers. I think all of them are full-time. All of them are full-time.
All full-time, yeah. We are looking for reserve drivers if you want.
So if you are interested, if you are tier 1 pace, let us know. So we will go on board. I'll mute whilst I cover this hot lap. But we'll go on board with Johan as he takes us on board. Oh, no, he's not going to go on board on a lap because he's almost binned it. So there's an AlphaTauri. Might be Finley. No, not Finley. Cam, last week's pole sitter. Let's go on board a lap with him. So 15 corners around this circuit, braking zone at turn number 1. It travels downhill very quickly, so medium speed right hand as you head towards turn 2 and 3 into Lagos as he's invalidated his run, so not doing very well without flying laps anyway. So who's behind him? We've got Slenderman. No, it is Flexi. There we go. So you pass turn number 4. One of the most interesting around this circuit. Can cause some oversteer. Now heading to Torrevit in turn 5. Quite a big overtaking opportunity in both the dry and the wet. You're going to be going to turn 6. Flat out again. Another roller coaster section before the quick right hand corner, turn 7. Heading towards turn 8. Now turn 8 is one of the corners which a lot of drivers saying they find tricky because you're still turning in for the previous corner and you need to carry a lot of speed up the apex, up to the hill. And if you get on the power too early, you're going to send up into a spin. So, and now we're going to a technical section of turns 10 and 11 now, which I pretty much lost it when I did a wet race around here as well. Heading towards the left hand, coming up to the left hand hairpin of turn 13. Be careful of the outside of this circuit as the circuit falls away. And at turn 14 is a bit off camber, and then heading towards the roller coaster section of turn 15. An undulating high-speed right-hander coming into the home paddock straight as Flexi up to the line, and he's currently P2. We've got a Mercedes 1-2 at the moment. We've got 2 drivers. Excuse me, we've got 2 drivers on inters. One of them being Mata, who's on a lap now, as he heads towards the final corner. Well, he's not heading towards the final corner because he's invalidated. Ewan, has he? Nope, he's backed off a bit. Okay, he's backed off a bit. Loads of people seem to be invalidating their runs at the moment, which strongly suggests that qualifying and the race in terms of penalties, I think it's going to be, even trickier as well. And it's got a mixture of high and low speed corners as well. And you can see the amount of standing water still there. I don't know why Casper's opted for softs. He's probably tricking us, thinking it's going to dry up. But with the way the weather is going at the moment, it's not going to dry up. So he's just probably having a little bit of fun. Anyone that tries to go on wet tyres on a dry track, just don't do it. So yes, but by the way, we got Jinx back in the lobby tonight. He had a race ban last week as Yarham goes fastest with a 1:30.3. He was very naughty in Singapore, but he's back this week. He's probably gutted that it's raining, but it's not as raining as it was before. But it will take a while to clear the standing water. And he just realised he needs to save his setup. So he's going to go and start his lap now. Or is he going to go into the pits? No, he's going to go to the pits. Hopefully he remembers that Part Ferme is on after what I just saw in chat. So we've got one of the Williams, I think, or Jinx is out the race. Oh yes, he has a qualifying ban. I forgot about that. Yes, he also had a qualifying ban to serve. As Slenderman is out. Now, he has binned it. Looks like middle of sector 2. That's probably turn 9, it looks like. And turn 9 heading towards turn 10 and 11. Now, in the wet, it's very tricky, so I can understand why he binned it there. So he's going to start no higher than second place. And he's going to hope that no one is going to improve, or the track conditions does not improve either. So we'll keep an eye on that as it continues. Right, what is Cam up to? Now, I expect a lot of tyres, less tyres to be used around this circuit in the wet conditions. So you only get a few sets of wets and inters for the weekend. So a lot of work to balance. I think you only get 1 or 2 wets. So you've got to make it use wisely just in case it rains. But anyway, Cam up to the line. 1:30.2. Gone a few temps fastest than his previous best at the moment. What about Tech 31 Racing at the moment? Currently sitting in P12 in that Williams. Got into a few spins last week, didn't he? Was very unlucky. There was quite a lot of DNF last week. Let's hope that we don't see that. I always keep saying it every week. Let's hope we don't have carnage, and we have carnage. So I should shut up on that one. But at least Tech 31 Racing has set a lap time at the moment. So I think we're just waiting for 4 drivers to set lap times that are eligible to set a lap time, with 9 minutes left to go. Ewan also went on the inters, but in hindsight, it probably wasn't the rightest decision to go for. Now, Casper is saying in the chat that he's waiting for better conditions. Now, that's what I thought. So, does that mean it's going to dry up towards the end of the session? Is that why a lot of people are staying in the pit lane? That is very, very interesting. And you can see there's less standing water now. So, they'll be soon more viable for the intermediate tyres as Cam goes fast again. So, the track is evolving a bit more. So we will have to wait and see. Now, Kieran is leading the standings still. He finished, I believe, 3rd last week in Japan in one of his favourite circuits. But he knows he can score higher. He scored 1 win in Singapore. But he's got a lot of work to do. The gap, I think, is around about 50 points. But we got a caveat. Timo is not here tonight, as you can see. So that's going to make things a lot easier for Kieran. And Casper's on a pad as well. So Kieran could really capitalise on his best results here today to really start performing well, and maybe he could wrap up the title as early as let me have a look at the calendar, maybe as early as Brazil, or maybe even Netherlands actually as well. Don't forget, obviously, the final half of the season starts in 2 weeks' time, and well, Matt is in the box for me, yes, but he's going to hop in and out whilst he's racing when there's a quiet moment, so I don't disturb him a little bit. And he's on a lap now, so I don't really want to disturb him right now. So we will bring him in possible moments during the Grand Prix, like safety cars, pit stops, when he's not in the battle, etc. And stuff like that. Now, constructors are kind of looking quite interesting as well, but we'll go through the constructors in just a moment. As Ewan has gone 3 taps up in the middle sector, as he heads towards turn 13 and 14, heading off to an off-camber corner coming up now as well. I tend to be good at off-camber corners around Portugal, not gonna lie. As Ewan goes up to the line, what can he do? It's going to be a 1:31.9, which puts him in P7. Now, Pete tonight I feel Pete needs to do better tonight. He was unlucky again with a lot of spins, and he retired as well quite early on. He, I think, needs a bit of redemption, and since it's obviously a new track that was only released on the game about a month or 2 ago, even though it was on the game last year, not many people have had chance to practice around this track too much, so this could be an even playing field for Pete potentially, but we will find out, people, on a lap as Yarham in that Alfa Romeo goes fast. And now Yarham is a driver who I feel like needs some luck as well tonight. Love his helmet though, because I keep saying it every week, Yarham is on 6 points, and those were only scored in the sprint race, which was, I think, in Miami. Those were the only points he scored all season. So, and he's always near the front. He's always near the front. In Japan last week, he was at the front, but he binned it, or he got involved in an incident. So he needs to make sure he doesn't get involved in incidents or not spinning, and it's a track where it's common to spin. And we do hope that people lower their tyre pressures as well, because they've got, around here, since it's really hard for traction, as I found out on this game with medium traction control, when I was having to go at it earlier, if you run higher tyre pressures in the race, it's a nightmare, so don't do it. But Yarham is going purple in the middle sector once again. So this really needs to be his night. If he doesn't do well tonight, then he might be in danger of possibly maybe being near the bottom of the championship. Now, bearing in mind, there's a few drivers yet to score, but he's the only full-time driver that's been here all season that's not like who's got 6 points. Charlie Harris, on the other hand, he won last week in Japan. A driver who was very consistent, was very confident with himself. He was like, yeah, I'm going to win the race. And his confidence was justified. And that helped him, because I put a tweet last week saying, who do you think's going to win the Japanese Grand Prix in VSL? And he said me. And yeah, I like his confidence. I like his confidence. Meanwhile, Matter currently sits fastest for the 1:28.9. Now, as you probably noticed, everybody is on the intermediate tyres now. Now, I think people are going to hope that it's going to dry up, but by the looks of things, it doesn't look like it's going to dry up. So, yes, I think it's going to stay like this for quite a bit. As Casper finally goes out, he was waiting for a moment for the conditions to get lighter. So we'll see what he can do on the pad, which is hard around it on the pad. So he's very brave, so fair play. If he finishes tonight on a pad, then that'll be very good for him. I believe he DNF'd last week, but he did run no traction last week. And he said to me, I'm not running no traction again. He's running medium. But saying that, he'll probably run no assist at all. So if he is running no TC, then good luck, as he's gone for a half spin. He's in the gravel and he's got the car under control. There we go. So, Tep A1 Racing up to the line. A 28.902. Not too bad for the Williams driver. Who else is going to finish off a lap? What about Pete? Pete in 7th. Got to find at least 2 seconds to get on the front row. And he does even better than that. He goes fastest. So, track evolution then, it's key. It is getting lighter. So if you're not out on circuit, then you're going to be in a bit of trouble. Kieran is out of the session as well. So he's not going to improve. And Ewan is the first man in and two the 1:27s. So, will we get anyone else into the 1:27s then? What about Cam, who's on fresher tyres? Going into Galt Corner into turn 15 soon. Yes, it is called Galt Corner. Seem to be believed. You can't really go full throttle here. He goes up to the line. It's going to be a quick lap. 1:27.0. 8 tenths quicker than Ewan. Now, let's see who else is going to finish up a lap. Yarham has just started his one. We've got Tech, who's 9 seconds down. But I think he's going to go again. Well, he's not going to go again now, is he? Nice one, Tech. So, he's going to go into the pits. So, there we go. Who else is going to go again? Matt has 8 seconds down. No, he's not. Okay, he was 8 seconds down in his last lap. Yarham's 5 tenths up on his previous best. That would put him, I think, 5th ahead of Alpha. But if anyone else is ahead, Ewan cannot improve. His last lap was a 1:29, but we got Cam, who's purple in the middle sector. He's finding more time. Ooh, a bit squirmy in the exit of 12 and 13 and into 14. It is getting more trickier by the lap as the crossover period ensues. Can Cam be the first man into the 1:26s? And the answer to that is, wow, by quite some margin actually. 1:26.2. I think we've got Matter, who's up to the line next. Yes, he's up to the line next. So, he did exactly the same to what Alpha did, and he's binned it, and he's out. Well done, Matt. Let's see what his teammate can do. Heading towards the final few corners, the final sector. I think we got Flex on the lap first, so we will follow him. He's not going to be pole though, but what's it going to be? Second place, 1 tenth. 1 tenth slower than Cam. So it's just Ewan and Knighton. No, not Ewan, because Ewan has just finished. Knighton's not going to be pole. He's going to be P7. There we go. That is your qualifying then. And once again, Matt, Cam is on pole by quite a margin.
He certainly is. Shame he didn't show any of this pace earlier in the season.
That is true. That is true. How do you think your qualifying went? 9th position, 1:28.9.
Oh, well, I bottled it last door and I was nearly...
I saw.
Could have been on pole or up there, top 3.
Well,
But hey-ho.
it is only
I've
qualifying.
had my moment.
Yeah.
Look, I'm muted, Jess.
Yes. So we've got Cam on fastest, Flexi second, Finley third. Then we've got Yarham, Charlie, Ewan, Knighton, Tech, Matter, Casper, Slenderman. And then we've got Kieran and Jinx. Obviously, Jinx with a qualifying ban, which I only remembered just now. So we will go through your drivers' standings. That Kieran is leading by around... Oh, I can't do the maths at the moment. Around 60, 70 points. No, 60, 50 points. So, so Kieran on pole. No, in P1 in the standing. We've got Timo in second, who's not here tonight. Casper in third on 121. We got Flexi in fourth. Matter on 107 in fifth. Cam in sixth on 106. And good news, you won't be able to see it at the moment. It is dry at the moment. Charlie Harris in seventh. Then we got Slenderman in 8th, Jinx in 9th, Ewan in 10th. I think Jinx is very relieved that it's a dry session at the moment. But we got Finley in 12th. We got Shane in 14th. B's not here tonight. I don't think any of the Alphas are here tonight. J-Luke in 15th. TLL 44 in 19th. Foxy Red in 20th. The other standings, Hayden is reserved now. He's got 12 points. Speed Josh is not here tonight. He's on 8 points. Knighton's on 7. Tech on 6. Yarham, the unlucky driver, on 6. And then constructors, I'll get those up. Red Bull on 307. So I think it's going to take a long to catch up for Ferrari. But don't forget Casper's on the pad. But if Casper does well on the pad, that would probably threaten Ferrari a little bit. And we only have one Ferrari tonight. Mercedes in third on 200. Then we got AlphaTauri fourth, Haas in fifth, Alpine sixth, Williams seventh, McLaren eighth, Aston Martin ninth, and Alfa Romeo in 10th place. And I'm just trying to remember what to say before we go to the race. Make sure you like this video and also subscribe and hit that bell if you are new. Follow us on Twitter at VSL_F1. Same with our Insta. Also click the link in the description to join our Patreon as well, where you can get lots of benefits. And Casper is believing in Yarham. And there was one person who's predicting Charlie for the win again. Could be quite close there. But he was near the bottom, so it may be possible, it may not. And someone is predicting Yarham for a podium. Yarham's going to hate people predicting him for a podium. Now, I'm not going to predict
himself.
And I'm not going to predict Yarham anything, because every time I predict Yarham's going to get a podium, he bins it. So.
No, you've said it already. Too late.
Who cares?
Trying to place a bit on him binning it.
Who cares? So I don't know if 2 minutes is up yet. I'm not.
Not yet.
Okay, not yet. It feels like it always goes a bit longer, but it's not. So we will wait for a few more seconds. We've got. Let's go through the calendar actually whilst we wait for the 2 minutes is up. So we've got Portugal obviously this week. Then we got a break week next week. Don't forget. Then when we head back from our break week, we've got Imola, which is a track that I love commentating on, but that could be a track which is really hard on traction, as I found out. Then we head to Zandvoort, which is a track you can hardly ever take, but a massive track for DRS trains. Then we got Brazil, which is our sprint race, and then the final round in Abu Dhabi, which unfortunately I'm going to miss the final round in Abu Dhabi, but we will have someone arranged for the final round. Hopefully, we will have someone. It's in the works, but I'm going to miss it, which is gutting. But Jinx in the chat. Just predict Yarham's DNF, then he'll finish. Right, okay, Yarham's DNFing everybody. And there we go.
And we shall go. And on that note.
well, that's Jinx's. Well, that's Jinx's fault if that happens. But anyway,
it's jinxed Yarham.
Yeah, Jinx's fault because he visited Johan's DNF. Anyway, we are about to get going for the race, and I did have the tyres written as well. Now, if there's a safety car that happens,
hopefully not.
They will have more flexibility with the tyres because they have more mediums to have play within the race if they select the balanced option. So more flexible tyres. So there we go.
I'm not the only one on hards. Okay, thank you.
Okay, good. Let me go through the tyre strategy. I'll actually tell you who's on the hards and who's on the mediums. There's 6 drivers on the hards actually, 4 on the mediums.
Okay.
Top 3, Cam, Flexi and Finley on the hards. Yourself on hards as well as Slenderman and Jinx. Medium runners are Yarham, Charlie Harris, who's disconnected. He's ghosted on my screen.
He's back in the lobby. He'll rejoin.
Okay, he'll rejoin
once the race
soon.
starts.
Hopefully there's no glitches then for him when we get to the end of the formation lap, but I think it doesn't seem to happen much on this game anymore. Touch wood.
Oh, you've said it.
Oh, I said it now. Pete's also on the mediums as well as Casper, but there's 3 drivers that opt for the softs. Very brave. They're probably predicting an early safety car. Or Ewan, Tep1 Racing and Kieran. Now,
Kieran's on softs.
Yeah.
Okay then.
He has
got a lead.
You can't do soft
So did
medium
Panos in
around
season
it.
7.
You can't do soft medium around it. It's ridiculous. But yeah. Oh.
Someone's just gone straight on.
Yeah, someone has gone straight on. That was.
It was Tech.
It was Tech, yeah, who doesn't want to get involved in a spin again like he did last week. 33 laps away our drivers.
Oh, there's a Merc gone off as well. Charlie's AI is doing something.
I know, it was Slenderman. Yeah, it was Slenderman.
What's your podium prediction, Jess? That's what I want to know.
Oh,
I don't know if you already said it. Let's have early predictions.
I'm going to go
Don't predict me, cheers, thank you.
Lexi, Charlie, and Cam.
Cam, okay. I'm going to go with Charlie, Jinx, then a surprise podium of Pete.
And there's a Williams that spun, and another Williams that spun.
Yeah, they're doing donuts.
Oh, not again. Right, oh god, there's an Alpha Tower. Guys, stop spinning. Oh, you're joining it as well, are you? Oh god.
Me, I'm not doing anything.
Oh, yeah, you're not. Oh, no.
Pete's.
You're the only one that got disqualified.
Nah, I blame Pete there, Pete.
Yeah,
there's news coming out that he might be getting dropped by Alpine at the end of the season, so he's sabotaging his own teammate who's absolutely wiping the floor.
I'll let you get on, good luck. And the 5 red lights are coming on your screen right now. Cam is on pole, Flexi is alongside. Let me get the spectator menu off, and wow, there's a lot of desync going on at the moment, but it is lights out and away we go. Flexi gets a good start from Cam as they make their way towards turn number 1. There's Charlie Harris, who has had a bit of a moment actually as well, but Flexi getting a better getaway. Slenderman trying to go down the inside of the Red Bull, but to no avail as Slenderman and Pete have lost positions as they now make their way towards turn number 4 at the moment, as Timo's predicted exactly the same podium as me, as Tech and Yarham having a battle as well, as Yarham past Torre Vit heading towards turn 6 now. Can he hold his line through there into the tricky off-camera corner turn 7 in towards turn number 8 as they go up the hill then, as Yarham is up 1 place, up into P4 as Charlie has been disqualified. So my prediction for Charlie podium unfortunately has not gone well. So you see, that is why I don't predict podiums, because that happens. So I'm a bit worried that my other podium predictions are going to bottle it as well, which I hope they don't. So Flexi, Cam, just keep on the road. Meanwhile, the soft runners are making some progress at the moment up front with Ewan and Tech, but Ewan's making more progress as he's got a bit of straight line speed, but not as much as Finley at the moment, as Kieran has passed Tep31 Racing up to P6. I don't even know if Charlie knows if he's got disqualified or not. As Jinx has had the best starts out of anyone, and he's on the hard. So he started last, and he's up to 8th. Now he's going to gain no matter what, because obviously Charlie obviously got disqualified. He couldn't get past Tech into Toyvet. Now timings are going to be an absolute nightmare for Wugs. It says minus 121 plus 122 or whatever. Hopefully it will fix itself at the moment. But I think it should be okay, fingers crossed, because I don't want to be commentating on someone that's not there, but we will see. We will see. It's looking good at the moment up front. Cam 3/10 behind Flexi, as Cam has hardly used any ERS, same with Flexi as well, so they're just keeping their calm and cool up front. Yarham has used more battery just to stay in touching distance, so it looks like the hards seem to be a very good tyre around this track. And Zeus spun, that is Pete. That's gone for a bit of a spinneroony in turn 13-14, which is very frustrating for Pete, but he's back on the road. GRS is activated as Jinx has now gained another position in towards turn 2 as he's passed up to 7th. So yeah, hard. Looks like it's a nice race tyre around there, which gives me hope because I've got a race around Portugal in about 3 or 4 weeks' time. So it gives me hope around it as all we've got Tech trying to get past Jinx and Toyvet. Again, not quite brave to go for it. Not much space either. The closest move would be on Kieran and Finley. Now, I know Kieran likes to take a bit of risk at the moment. There's another yellow flag. That is Slenderman who's binned it. And I think Pete's going to get past. But we'll keep an eye on Kieran for the moment. There's always he going to do... He was almost going to do a late send there. He was almost going to do a late send, but it did not work. Sucked up. As the roller coaster section is proving to be, I think, very, very difficult for the drivers. As some of them, well, you can go full throttle, I think, around there. As Kieran got DRS, but he's got to be wary. Finley is on the hard and it's a DRS train, but Kieran is on soft. And he's got to get past very, very quickly. Now towards turn 2. And Ewan wants a piece of the pie as well. He could be 3 wide. Luckily, it's not 3 wide as they head towards turn number 4. And really good move from Kieran. And now Ewan wants to be sure that Finley wants to lose another position. So Ewan up to Toyvet now. Up to 5th he goes. And Yarham is deciding, you know what? I want to have a fight too. This time with Cam. Cam is struggling. I wonder if he doesn't like those hards now. Heading towards turn number 8. Let's see if any of them can avoid a spin. The top 3 are in a massive DRS train. As you're starting to see everyone starting to get into their rhythm. We've got different groups of people in this race. Some people might aim for the 2-stop, but they don't have to do 2-stop around this circuit. If they want to, they can do, obviously, they have to do at least 1 stop, but they don't have to do another stop if they don't want to. So Yarham then. On the best tyre available now, so one of the softs is starting to degrade a little bit. We'll keep an eye on the gap between Yarham and Kieran, but the battle for the lead once again as Cam takes our right-hand side line
There's
to
an
his
almighty
left.
battle for 3rd, Jess, it looks like. Not 4th, 3rd or 4th, I mean, 4th.
Yeah, it looks like it at the moment. But
on the map, anyway.
Oh, there was a battle for the lead, which I was following. So,
okay. Yeah, the lead looks close as well.
Yes, so Cam is...
should be good.
Yeah, it should be good. It looked like you was very close to Kieran that lap as well. So there's a big midfield battle, actually, from 4th down towards P8 at the moment. There's a yellow flag, and that's your teammate that's spun. Yeah, he's not having a good day at the moment, but we will. And Finley is spun.
That's another free position. I like it.
There you go. As Matter passes Finley quite comfortably there at the moment.
Live overtake there, live radio as driver overtakes.
Jesus Christ. Tech has had a bit of a moment as he heads towards turn 11 there, but he's kept the car stable. I would say biggest gainer so far has got to be Jinx. He started 13th up to 6th on our tyres.
Yeah.
He's looking like he's doing well. My prediction of a Charlie podium is out the window. So is yours, by the way.
As you say, oh right, no wonder I'm doing terrible.
Yeah, he got disqualified. I don't know why, but I will mute whilst we cover the battle for the second place. But Yarham and Flexi going for the move in towards turn 2. Flexi this time gets Yarham, and Yarham is having the race of his life at the moment on the mediums, but Flexi is starting to get his hard into the operating window, so I wonder if Flexi's starting to get a second win, as Pete has got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, and I wonder if it's going to be a retirement for Pete. Yes, it is. A retirement in the pit lane once again for the Alpine driver. That, to be honest, I don't know how many DNFs it is in a row. To be honest, I feel quite bad for him as the track starts to get increasingly clearer at the moment. And we'll see. And I think Kieran's actually fought back on this battle as well, so I think we could have a three-way fight for P2, which could get very, very intense here. Now there's quite a few corners that are quite similar to Aqua Morale around here, but we will start to see the DRS wide open. I don't think Kieran is going to have any sense of going for the move, because you're stuck in that DRS train, and he's using the ERS as well. He's on 5%. He's in a lot of danger at the moment, being stuck behind these two drivers. And Cameron's just loving life in P1. Those hards are at a perfect temperature window. Oh, as Flexi has spun. As Tech has got past him. Matt has got past him. Finley's got past him. And Casper got past him as well. So, there we go. Flexi's down to 10th. So, both Mercedes, it looks like, unfortunately, are not having the best of races, which is, to be honest, a bit of a shame, not gonna lie. But we will jump back into this little squabble. But bearing in mind, the softs can last 10 laps, so it is quite durable around here. But if I were you, do not go on to a soft to medium strategy. Medium to hard is better. But if people started on the softs, well, that might mean it could rain at the end of the race. We'll have to wait and see. But it is getting clearer, so it might not rain. It might not rain, apologies. I don't know what was happening with my throat today. Hopefully I haven't got a cold coming, fingers crossed. As Ewan's found some good straight line speed on Kieran. I think Kieran's softs are starting to wear off a little bit as well. Ewan doing really well with his ERS, as Finley has got past Matt up to 7th now. Don't forget, top 12 score points, so basically if you finish the race you do score points. I think Pete had forgotten that you could score points even if you're 12th. So a big incentive for all the drivers to do well for the rest of the race and do not give up. Casper's doing quite well on a pad in 9th position. I think he would take that at the moment in Tier 1. So 1.3 seconds off Matter and closing quite a bit. Meanwhile, wow, that was turn 11. No, turn 10 into the turn 11. Jinx with a superb move that I can't even do around that corner. I would go up into a spin. No, I would send myself to a spin. Oh my god, the wrong words tonight, Jesus. Jinx would be, I would be in a spin. So Jinx is my driver of the day so far, and he's on this train for second place, for third place. So yeah, those soft tyres are really starting to die right now. And softer hards can be doable. You pit lap 9, go onto the hards for 24 laps, but your hards will be like dead, like towards the end. But it will make it, because the hards last 26 laps. So we got to obviously keep an eye on them. As yellow flag, that is Casper. Yes, that was unfortunately Casper that went into a spin. Unfortunately, so he's down in 11th position. And I've said that Casper would do well, and yeah, he spun. So, yeah, I shouldn't say anything more about that. As Jinx has found a bit more ground on Kieran now. And is he going to do his trademark sentence turn 10 this time? No, he's not. He doesn't want to risk it this time. He was a bit too further back to go for that move anyway now. So, coming up to the long right-hander. As Jinx got better ground and speed right now. He may even not need to use the DRS, but he's going to anyway. Kieran is in the pits, it looks like. And his predicted stop, pitting lap 9 going on to set up hard, is what I thought it was going to be. Is any of the other soft runners going to come into the pits? No, none of the soft runners, apart from Kieran, are going to go into the pits. Interesting. Kieran on mediums? Kieran, you sure, mate? I don't think Kieran's mediums could get to the end. Unless it's going to rain at the end, or if he wants to do a 2-stop, or if he thinks it's going to be a if he thinks it's going to be a safety car, he can be right back in this. If there isn't, he's messed up. I was about to say another word, but I realised you can't say swear words on stuff like that. So here we go then. Lap 10 of 33. Cam now 1.3 seconds behind Yarham. Yarham's still in this fight, technically. He's just keeping it cool, playing it safe at this moment in time, as Mata having a nice battle with Tech 31 race. He can go down the right-hand side into turn 13 and 14 down his right-hander. Onto the long left now they go. Gonna be tight for them, and he's got them. Mata has got Tech 31 Racing and Flexi. Flexi could get Tech 31 Racing though. Ewan is in the pits. Tech stays out. This could be a double overtake, but Mata's saying, nope, I'm having none of that. And Flexi is staying behind for now. But to be fair, if it was going to be a double overtake, I have to say fair play. However, I have to say Jinx is my favourite move of the stream so far, as Flexi trying to go the long way around into Tory Vip, heading towards Samson now, in towards turn 6 and 7 they go. They're not going to go side by side there. What about turn 8? Flexi's still agonisingly close. He can sense it. He can feel it. He's a prancing horse. He's on the attack. And he wants to kiss the apex like your favourite granny. But he's not going to do so yet, because he wants to stick behind, and I shouldn't have said that word. But anyway, as we head towards up the hill once again, through this left-hander, and then heading towards the right, and then another left. And then you move over to the right once more, as Jinx has the fast lap of the race, as Yarham is in the pits. Now that's early. Now, is he going on to hard nice and early just to get out of the way for the undercut? Now, undercut's quite powerful around here, as Flexi has gone for a route that requires less space. Interesting. No, that was Slenderman. Sorry. That was Slenderman. No, that was Flexi. Okay, so Mata's got Flexi again. Both going side by side. Some interesting defending from two of them, I have to say. But Flexi's got Mata back. Oh, Mata could get the cut back as they go up the hill. Heading towards turn 6. Can he keep it? Can he hold his line? He can hold his line. As Mata is up to 4th place. I have to say, this has been a very good race so far. And don't forget as well, you can check Tier 2 as well. Watch both streams at the same time. You could catch us all with our glory there, racing around Portugal as well. So have both of us on at the same time and love us at the same time as well. I'm sure the Tier 2 race will be just exciting as well. So we're starting to get into the potential window where I think some people can go on hards. as I think Slenderman is starting to catch up to him as well. Now everyone has just pitted is on medium, so the ones so someone is doing a double medium stint, it looks like. I mean that was Yarham actually, that was on a double medium stint. So I thought he was going to go on hards, but no, he's doing double medium. So 2 stops could be viable for some people, but some people are like, nah, I want to do 1 stop. So it is going to be interesting as this time Matt are going to the left-hand side, and I think he's going to keep Flexi at bay. He keeps Flexi at bay, but Flexi's saying, no, I'm having none of that. I want to get past you, and I want to get past you now. Passing, heading towards turn 9 now into that left-hander. Then heading towards turn 10 and 11. Can Flexi go for a move like what we saw Jinx do earlier? No, not quite. Maybe he's bringing his teammate in as well, which is great to see. Down in 6. Now, where did Slenderman get his penalty? Oh, it was track limits. Now, that's one thing I forgot to mention. Time penalties could be a factor, as Set 31 Racing's got a 3-second time penalty. Not ideal, as Mata goes again on defence, as Flexi seems to like Sector 1 a bit more, but Mata fights back again into turn 3, and I'm going to predict that Flexi's going to get Mata into turn 5. It's just unpredictable, unless Mata could keep his line. Flexi could be in danger of Slenderman getting Flexi as well, but doesn't look like it at the moment. Mata keeps the Mercedes at bay. It looks like Mata doesn't like being in a Mercedes sandwich at the moment, but it's giving us some entertaining racing. That's why I don't want to talk to him just yet, because he's having a very good fight with these two. All on 13-lap-old hard tyres. All of them yet to stop. The top 6 yet to stop. Yellow flag. That is a Williams. That's Tech, I think. That might be Tech or Casper. One of the two. I don't know. It's one of them two. But we'll draw our attention to the other battle. To be fair, the battle up front is quiet because obviously they haven't pitted. And Cam is about 4.5 seconds clear of Jinx at the moment. I'm watching Slenderman and he's a bit too further back, but you can see Flexi's straight line speed heading towards turn number 1. I don't think he used DRS there. So I think it was the straight line speed and the DRS that carried him through there, which is quite powerful, not gonna lie. Tech gets another penalty. Now Tech's got to be careful before he gets disqualified. And you do not want to get disqualified. So, as Flexi does not try and go for the move on Mata into Tory Vip this time, which is a shame. But if I was Flexi, by the way, Mata can't hear this, by the way, because I've muted him. Well, I've muted myself in the party. But if I was Flexi, I would pit right now. Go on a South Hards to the end quite comfortably. You will lose out so much just by battling. If you're one of these drivers, I would pit now, because you're just losing out a lot of time to the guys in front. Like you can see, Matt is gaining a time by being clear air. The two Mercedes, they're just losing out on time. Here they go, heading towards turn 1 once again for the millionth time. Flexi, can he go for the move this time? He goes around the outside. Flex's got a 3-second time penalty. Almost got forced off the road. Wow, they're going to be like heading towards turn 3 and turn 4. Now that's a corner that I find really hard on this game. No safety cars as of yet. Mata holding his own at the moment. He's got no penalties, remember now, out of the guys that he's fighting with. So he's the one with a huge advantage. Even if he lets Flexi and Slenderman pass, if he has the same pace as him, you'll be ahead of them both due to penalties. And I believe Slenderman has more penalties than Flexi. So Flexi will be ahead even if Slenderman gets ahead. So, penalties. No, it's the other way around. Oh, no, it's not. Slenderman's on 6 seconds. Okay. There we go. So, let me get back the tyre situation. As we head towards lap 17 and lap 18 very soon. Well, lap 17 is Cam and Jinx crossed the line a moment ago. But Mata, I think, has pulled away quite a bit. So it's now down to the two Mercedes to see if they can help each other to close up to Mata. And then not doing my suggested thing of pitting now. I think they're going to wait until the last possible moment. Lap 19, potentially. Which is the predicted strategy that I've got written down. To pit on and two mediums on lap 19 to the end. Because mediums can last 18 laps, so you can pit from now. As Slenderman gets another penalty. So Slenderman is now on 9 seconds. Did Flexi get another one there as well? No, he didn't. So Flexi is on 3 seconds. So there we go. So 4 drivers out of the 11 still racing. Do the math. Are on penalties. So 7 drivers, no penalty so far. I think they'll take that. I won't be surprised if there'll be certain drivers on 2 warnings right now. And to be honest, if I was racing, one of those drivers would definitely be me. So, here comes Slenderman. Passes Flexi, because Flexi is doing something that I thought he would have done anyway. He's going on into the pit for a set of the mediums. Now, he's committed to the one stop. Don't let the red wheel rims confuse you. But yes, medium tyres to the end. I think Casper realistically could get those medium tyres to the end as well. Now, if you were Cam, if you were the top 5 who's still yet to pit, what would you do? Now, Slenderman couldn't have pitted then because his teammate pitted. And he wouldn't, well, he would lose time in a double stat. Now, we've got to keep an eye on the pit lane. Now, I don't think there was any steward's note about the pit lane entry, but you can't cut it. I think we said every week that you can't cut it. So you've got to commit nice and early and avoid cutting it to avoid getting a penalty. Now, Cam does not go in. What about Jinx? Is Jinx going in? No, Jinx stays out. So they are playing the overcut game, or maybe they're just playing the strategy game, or waiting for someone to spin, which was Tech. So, Finley commits then. Finley commits. He's in and going on to mediums. Slenderman is in as well. Well, I was expecting Slenderman to go in, to be fair, because obviously his teammate went in the lap before. So we'll see, because Slenderman was near Flexi on track where the two Mercedes end up. They are going to lose out to people that pitted a long time ago. Oh, Jinx. Is that Jinx that spun? I think it was. He got away with it because he's miles up in front. But he's going to lose time to Liza, Slenderman and Flexi.
How's everything looking, Jess?
Well, Jinx did spin.
Oh, right.
But that might lose him a bit of time when he goes into the pits, as Tech is
recharging the pits.
In the pit lane.
Okay.
Yeah, he's allowed to do that, so fair enough. Now you had a bit of a quiet moment, it looks like now. How was that battle there? Yeah, that was exciting.
Yeah, some veterans with lead racing, just going at it, which is good. Had a bit of fun. I don't know how Sam enjoyed it, but I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed commentating on it. I had a good time.
Thank you. I thought Matt was going to come for after me then, and then he pitted, so...
Yeah. What's your plan of attack in terms of pit stop? I guess you're going for the overcut.
I'm going for the softs, mate.
Oh, you're doing hard soft, so around about lap 24 then, roughly, for the softs. 24, yeah.
Yeah. So 4 more laps.
Nice. That's probably, I think, what Jinx and Cam are going to do as well. Yeah. I think, because Cam and Jinx would have pitted now as well. But yeah, fair play. There's no safety car yet, so the safety car would come, I think, lap 23, you would put the softs on.
Oh yeah, any time from now, really.
I believe Ewan have to pit again because he's done 2 mediums. So I think everyone else so Finley and Slenderman, Flexi and Casper, they've done their stops already. So Casper may have to pit again, but Finley, Slenderman and Flexi don't have to. They're pretty much the same gap they were before, but Slenderman's now ahead of Flexi. So, and I forgot who pitted first.
It was Sam.
Oh, it was Sam. So yeah, the overcut did work for Slenderman. So there we go.
We did have some DRS.
Yeah, he did
probably
have
some battery to use.
DRS from probably yourself.
Yeah. Well, Johan's about to get past me now, so I'm not going to hold him up. So you can keep on board with that one if you want to.
Yeah,
I'm just saving some ERS, to be honest.
And, he's probably still going to use some ERS. He is using some ERS.
Yeah, I'm not going to, so if he gets close enough.
Yeah,
Come on, Johan,
he's got DRS. He's gonna. Nope, he's not going for it.
Not going for it. He'll go in the.
He'll probably go into turn 4, which is, I can't remember what corner it's called. It is. Oh, the turn 4 doesn't even have a corner name. Lovely. As Finley has got the fastest lap of the race so far. Heading towards Torre Vit now down the hill. Can Johan go for the move around the outside?
No,
he doesn't.
He didn't really have a great exit there.
No, he didn't.
So, quite,
yellow flag, that's Mercedes. Slenderman?
Oh, it's Slenderman.
Yeah, Slenderman, that's fun. So that's ruined the nice battle we have with Flexi and Slenderman, which is a shame. At least Casper's still in the race. He's still keeping going at the moment. Yeah, I think Cam and Jinx are going for soft tyres. Why would they say that if you're not going for soft tyres? That is a good shout. I didn't think of that. Then I realised I had it written in my strategy. Jinx is in though, and is proving all theories wrong. Thanks a lot, Jinx. I think, has he got softs or... He's got mediums.
He's going for mediums,
He's got mediums, so he's not going... So he thinks those hards are struggling.
Well, I'm on 67% to be fair, left rear.
Oh. So pretty much the hards could go any moment then. So good luck, Cam. Good luck, Matt.
We're good. I'm good.
Well, I got my
better tyre wear than me.
I got my hard tyres stuffing around 80%, and they didn't puncture. So
yeah.
So I think if you get it to 80%, you should be fine. So I think
got 2 more laps. So
yeah, a few more laps at the moment. And whilst we were seeing the spinners, I saw that Johan did get past you eventually.
Yep.
which was start finish straight.
He's got no ERS apparently because he's flashing red.
He's got 13%.
13%.
So he's harvesting.
Harvesting. Yeah, I've got it back down. I'm just saving ERS now. I'm not even using it. So,
yeah, well, Kira's not using it either. He's behind you.
It's a very ERS draining track, to be fair.
It is. As I found out when I was doing a few laps just to get a feel for it. And Cam has used almost all of it. 2%.
Well, he is 25 seconds ahead than me, so 24 seconds ahead of Johan.
I believe he's a pit stop ahead of Johan now. Let me have a look.
My. If he is, then...
24.5, not quite.
Not quite, close.
Close.
He nails it,
so
I think.
He needs to gain a second to be a pit stop worthy, but Johan knows that he's probably a pit stop behind, so he needs to push. But he may have to stop again anyway. Yeah, he does need to stop because he started on mediums, I think. Yeah.
Oh, Johan.
Yeah, Johan needs to stop again because he started on mediums and he's on another set of mediums. So,
doing a 2-stop then, so we might pit this lap, I'm guessing.
He's probably going to go on soft tyres then.
Yeah, so just pit the same lap time.
I think Kieran, I think Ewan will do the same. Pretty much your net race leader at the moment is Jinx in 6th place. But I think Cam will be ahead of Jinx anyway, so...
Yeah, I think Cam's got this.
Cam's got this as long as he doesn't bottle it. To be fair, Johan's not bottling it at the moment.
No, he's had a solid race so far, which is good.
And he's had some fun battles as well. He must like this track. A lot of people had faith in him in the chat. Even Timo had faith in the chat. But there we go. Oh, Finley. Time penalty for Finley.
Oh, yes.
5 drivers got. I think that's his second penalty.
Any
no,
time penalty helps me.
no, that's his first. 9 seconds belong to Slenderman. Everyone else has got 3 seconds, which is Johan, Jinx, Finley, and Flexi. I don't know why Slenderman keeps getting penalties, but there we go. The first ever race I've driven around Portugal last year, I got 9 seconds of penalties. But then after that, every other race I did, I got none. And it just takes practice, I think, probably, just to know what you can cut. What?
On tyre wear, 73% left rear.
Oh, I want to see what Cam did, because Cam's pushing more than you, I think. He's using more ERS, so I'll keep an eye on his tyre grip. And yellow flag, that is a Mercedes at Slenderman.
Again. Oh.
He hit the wall. Has he got front
At least I'll be
wing?
ahead of someone today.
He's doing donuts. Oh, careful. Luckily, it's ghosted.
Oh, Jinx. Has Jinx got a penalty or has he just got past someone?
Jinx has got past Ewan.
Oh, Red Bull. Oh, Ewan, yeah.
Not
Just
Red Bull, Williams.
No, Williams, yeah.
The other Red Bull, the Red Bull Kieran is 2.9 seconds down the road, but Kieran would be ahead
Cam's
anyway.
in the pits for softs.
Hey?
This is where I bottle it in the pit lane now. Brake.
Yep, and Cam is doing the same thing.
Yep, and Johan's in as well. So Kieran.
Everyone on the same strategy. So, yeah, no, it's not Kieran that's leading. Cam's leading.
Oh, has Cam come back out?
Yeah, Cam's come back out.
Oh
yeah.
my life. Esports pace, lad.
Where was his form at the start of the season?
I know, yeah, where was he?
Well, that's because he said to me, "Oh, I want to start at the back. That would be fun." Now, the last few races have proven, Cam, you should start at the front every race. You could have been title contention, but he's not. Well, it does depend if the top 5 bottle it in the championship, but gonna be a miracle if Cam wins the title. But strange things have happened.
Yeah, remember there was a 23-point lead back in season 7 to me in 3rd place and Panos.
Oh yeah, it was, wasn't it? And
So,
another spinner. That is Slenderman again. I was going to mute at this point, but I still find it fun talking to you, to be honest.
Yeah. Keep going,
I'll keep going.
Fine.
There's not much happening on track anyway, so that's probably why.
That's alright.
Meanwhile, Flexi, I think, is going a bit on Finley. Finley had a bit of a moment. Yellow flag. I think Casper and Slenderman keep trading spins at the moment. But Casper has pitted onto soft tyres, which should, in theory, get to the end. But if there's a safety car, everyone else will go on softs too, which will bring the ones who are still on soft back into contention of the race. Fair play. Well done to the drivers for keeping it relatively clean. I think the only retirements have been people binning it, I think, so far. So fingers crossed, touchwood, we'll get quiet steers off
Sam has spun.
Slenderman again.
No, Sam.
Oh no, it's Sam. It's Sam. Oh,
He just wants another battle with me, that's what it is.
Yeah, he wants
He's
another
frustrated. He's weaving.
No, I think he just wants another battle with you, mate.
He might do, because at my pace is the Alpine has failed to upgrade the car, so there's no pace in this car,
I always seem to curse the Alpine in any league I do, but
please not.
I always seem to curse at least one, and the one I cursed was Pete. Unintentionally, obviously. Cam is showing. Oh wow! That's my quality pace, Cam. Cam, stop showing off. Well, actually, I don't even know. I haven't done a proper lap around here. Actually, I've only done like open lobbies and all that around here, so I don't even know what my actual time would be. But it'll probably be around about 1:19. But I don't know. You'll find out in about 3-4 weeks' time. But
Well, I've just 20.6. I don't know how far that was off fastest lap. Probably 2 seconds.
Let me have a look. Fastest lap. 19.0 is fastest lap.
Only 1.6 seconds off.
Kieran did a 20.3. And so did Flexi as well. On mediums, bearing in mind. Wow. But I think Kieran's tyres are starting to be on the brink of collapse at the moment. As Jinx, I think, is finding a bit of more grip now on his fresh mediums, but he's got a penalty. Will Kieran box? I think he's got to, because the medias will be past their sell-by date by now. Any drivers are in danger of fuel usage issue. The Slenderman gets another penalty. Ewan is on fuel management issues. Now, if there's no safety car, Ewan is buggered because he has to do I can tell he's lifting and coasting now. Yeah, he's doing a bit of lifting and coasting now. So is that gonna make a difference? I don't know. Slenderman is in for softs. Why not? You go for fastest lap. Yeah, I think it got really nice towards the middle, and now it's getting quite quiet, and now it's getting nice towards the end with Jinx as another spinner.
Yeah, Slenderman. No, it's Matt.
Oh, it is Slenderman.
It's Matt. Yeah. He's doing a Pete. He's doing a Pete tribute.
Yeah, he is. And he's probably going to be a lap down soon if he's
he is a lap down.
Is he?
Well, he's got to be.
Oh, he's fun again. Well, no, he's not quite a lap down. He will be if he doesn't get off the grass. Go on. There we go. He's not quite a lap down yet. Actually, yeah. The nearest one is. What's that? Oh yeah, he is a lap down. What?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Well, he has spun about 10 million times.
And there's another one. Yeah, he is a. I think that's weird with the cars and everything. The cars confuse me, but oh well. Another yellow flag. I'll ignore the yellow flags because either one of the Mercedes to keep binning it. But as Kieran is having trouble with Jinx right now because Kieran knows that his tyres are dead. Well, don't forget, as Matt was saying, your tyres were 70% around lap 22 or something.
Yep.
Kieran's on 19 lap old mediums. I think his tyres are in puncture window.
Toasty.
Yes, so I don't know why.
I think he's going to push it to the end.
I think he's going to push to the end, but Jinx going for it. He's going for the move he did earlier towards turn 11 and go for the send, but go a bit later. Banging wheel. This is what we like to see in VSL. People going and fighting to the death here as Jinx gets past Kieran up to second place. Now, he's one of my drivers of the day at the moment. And I believe you predicted Jinx for the podium, didn't you?
Oh, I predicted Jinx for the win, to be fair.
Oh,
but
he's
Cam is shown his early F1 2024.
Yeah, he is.
If you watched him back there.
Yeah, I did commentate with him back then.
Yeah, it was literally nowhere for a while, and then it was like, oof, like pace came out of nowhere.
Yeah, he
so
did.
He's always had it.
Slenderman's out in the pit lane. Not surprised.
Yeah, he is in the pit lane.
He was a lap down. There was going to be no safety car, so.
No. Which I think he was trying to cause, but we'll gloss over that.
Well, to be fair, wait. To be fair, are we past 90%?
30. We're on lap 30 now.
Yeah, hold on.
So there's not going to be any safety car.
Now we past 9. I'm just trying to see if we're past 9%.
No, it won't be classified. It won't be classified because it's DNF'd before the flood.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just in other leagues. Yeah. I'm thinking of another league that classifies you if you've done over 90%. No. But we're on lap 30 and he would have just done 90% as well. But he's probably forgotten and then it's this
well,
league.
To be fair, he weren't on lap 30, was he? He was lap down, so.
Oh yeah, he was. So yeah, no, he's DNF'd anyway. He won't be classified then. What a shame actually.
Casper's in the pits.
For softs, goes fastest lap. Fair play to him for still going even though he's a lap down. I think Jinx and Kieran have just got past him. Casper could I think use Kieran for cheeky DRS. Is Kieran slowing down for him? If he is, then fair play. Ewan's in, I think, going to be doing the same tactic. Yes, he is. He's like, you're not getting my fastest lap. I'm having my fastest lap.
Yeah.
The fastest lap still belongs to Cam, I believe. Yes. No one's got... Well, Jinx has gone close to him on mediums. 7 tenths. 1:19.2 was the closest by Yarham, so Yarham could still get fastest lap, but I think we're starting to see the tyres come to the end of their life soon, mate. We've seen it before we know it at the moment. Excuse me. I think it's been a good race. I think I've been using my voice more tonight than ever because it's been a good race. I wonder how Tier 2 has gone tonight as well. I hope it's just exciting as our race at the moment. There's one penultimate lap. Cam still leads. Just got to keep his car on the road and then he's no trouble. I can't remember who I predicted for the win. Might have been Cam.
Charlie Harris, I think.
No, it was
maybe.
Charlie.
No, it weren't.
It was Charlie, then it was Yarham and then Cam, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm not doing well. I got one prediction in the podium, not obviously in the right order, but...
Oh, Sam's going for fastest lap.
He is as well. He goes in. He thinks, why not? He's got nothing to lose. Ewan's gained a place from it. So he's like, thank you very much. That's free position. So... Ewan's got to go for fastest lap now because he's running out of fuel.
Ah.
He's the only one. Well, Finley's
red.
running out of fuel as well. Oh no, Finley's fine. He's doing a bit of lifting. He's doing a bit of short shifting. I can. Yeah, cause he was in the red and now he wasn't, and he was in the red and he wasn't. So he's on the verge. Whereas Ewan, I think, is way out of fuel. Yeah, he's going through turn 8, put it on my lap, and he's got the red flashing light. He's in trouble. So he's got to get fastest lap now, otherwise he's buggered. But he's going to finish 8th, I think. Anyway, because Casper's a lap down. But Cam started the final lap, 5%. But I don't know why he's using his battery, even if he's leading. But he just wants a bit of glory points at the moment. But fair enough. Oh, interesting. I had a intel from Leroy, and there was rain in Tier 2 in the race.
Oh.
So I think, so they had a dry qualifying, I believe, in wet race. We had a wet qualifying and dry race. So there we go. I wouldn't want to be in that race.
Ewan's just set the fastest lap, 18.3. So he's put a marker down for Sam. So let's see if Sam can beat that.
Fuel in turn 8, probably before. So watch out for Finley as well. But Cam, he's got a few more corners to go. Turn through 13, 14 and through 15. He got it. He could have got it on pole. Not many people that have put it on pole have won the race this season. But Cam is going to break the curse. He's got a 3-second time penalty, but he doesn't care. Cam wins in Portugal, and Jinx from last on the grid to second. He's one of my Driver of the Day nominations. A superb race from him. Some great moves as well. Well done to him. And Kieran, I believe, will extend his lead in the drivers. Take third in the race. Don't bin it. He didn't bin it, thank goodness. And Yarham's going to get points. He's going to get 4 points. No, not 4 points. 4 place.
He's going to get
4th place.
He's going to get 15 points.
So that's pretty much triple what he's got so far. Actually, no, not triple, probably 3 times more, but I don't know. Finley in 5th, great result from him. You got finished 6th, well, good job. And Ewan in 7th, and he's running out of fuel. It's going to be close between... Did Flexi get him?
I think so. No, it
Ewan,
might be...
Ewan finished 7th.
Yeah. Did Sam get fastest lap though?
I don't know. I didn't see. And just saying, Jinx overtook a turn 10 on turn 11 3 different times. I've seen 2 of them. Yeah, I've seen the majority of them. I only missed 1 because there was battles going on everywhere else, Jinx. But But yeah, Jinx has to be my driver of the day. Cam as well, who I think pulled off a good strategy. The hards to soft worked perfectly for him, and yeah,
I think Cam's my driver of the day. I think well controlled race. Had a bit of pressure from Jinx, who we know is on the alien side. So no, well done Cam, and hopefully
second win as well in a row. I think
second win back to back, isn't it? Well, back to back poles.
Did he win last week? Oh no, it was Charlie that won last week.
No, it was Charlie won last week. Yeah.
Yeah, but Cam still finished quite well. I can't remember where Cam finished last week, but
well, he'll be pleased with the result anyway.
Yeah, he will. I think get ahead of quite a few drivers in the championship. Probably he will be ahead of
even me.
Yeah, probably even you, but definitely Flexi. Maybe Casper, but I don't know.
Oh, look at that pace! I'm at 20.4. Oh, get me in tier 2 next season. My pace. Ooh.
Right, so we'll go through your order then. Cam, Jinx, Kieran, Johan, Finley, Matta, Ewan, Flexi, Casper, Slender. Casper is the final finish of your DNFers. Slenderman, Tech, and Pete. I think most of them were in the pit lane. I think all of them were in the pit lane apart from Charlie Harris, who got disqualified. And yeah, Red Bull gaining more points in the constructors. So with AlphaTauri as well. That could be kind of interesting. Let us know who your driver of the day is in chat. And don't forget, guys, no race next week because we're on a break week. But we head to Imola in 14 days' time. Different track to Imola, other side of Europe, obviously in Italy. Any thoughts on what you'll be facing in 2 weeks' time? Hello?
Hello, sorry, I was talking and then I'm muted. Awkward. Yeah, I like it, Miller. Always done well around there, but as you can see, Alpine have failed to upgrade the car, so I think it'll be another lonely race unless Sam wants to battle again. But yeah, we'll see. I think Cam's got the momentum going. Kieran's just getting the points. That's all he needs to do now. He's got the lead. So he's got
a really comfortable lead, actually.
Yeah, don't think there's any pressure. I think there's more pressure on Timo, really.
Yeah, who wasn't here. But he was in the chat, though, so thanks, Timo, for joining us in the chat. But hopefully to see you in 2 weeks' time. Jinx saying driver of the day is me, as in Jinx. Oh, well, to be fair, we gave it to you. I gave it to you anyway. So, yeah. So you did the right thing saying that. But we're going to leave it there, everybody, for today's race. Thanks to Matt for joining me once again. I think it felt good not being alone again this week. Again, hopefully we'll find someone else. If not, I'll have Matt back in 2 weeks' time. Thank you to everyone else for joining me. Thanks to all the drivers who are racing. And make sure you follow us on social media at VSL F1 on Twitter and Instagram. Like the video, subscribe, and hit that bell if you are new. And we'll try and see how many. I don't even know how many subs we're on, but on quite a decent amount. Let's try and get to
136.
Let's try and get to 150 by the end of the year. Probably not
possible. It's possible.
It is possible. We got 2 tiers, so go on. If you're not subbed, please sub. But anyway, I've been JessGaves95. Matt's been Matter. We will see you in 2 weeks' time for the final half of season 9 for the final 4 rounds of the championship. But Emilia Romagna Grand Prix in Imola. Take care, everybody. Stay safe as I try and find the ending screen. And bye bye.